Hello guys, this is Kazrah bringing you another replay, this time in the Type 34, well it's not a Type, it's a T-34-1 Chinese Tier 7 medium tank. And this is my very best game since now with this tank. I bought it last week on the promotion along with the Comet. And I have to say I'm liking the Comet way more than I'm liking this tank. Just the lack of gun depression on the Chinese medium tanks is so frustrating. 90% of the time you will not get shots out because you're not in a spot to. Your gun just doesn't point down. Never. So we're on port with a heavy tier 7 game. This tank, mind you, is fully upgraded without equipment and with 100% crew. So it has a little to go to, let's say that it can be improved. Only equipment and crew skills can change something in this tank. So overall, that's when I'm starting to make my decision upon a tank, when I have 100% crew and everything unlocked. In this tank, once it's fully upgraded, the stock tank is just plainly horrible. Like, it's the worst tier 7 medium tank ever to be played. Took a while to hit on the KV-1, someone hit him in the exact same time, so we did both 370, but I did, with that hit, 230. And it was quite lucky, because 90% of the time you will not be as lucky to get those shots. So I'm trying to scout around here. The KV-1 is already dead. I'm trying to find some enemies flank something. Being mindful that my gun depression will not work, so I always try to be on flat ground. Now I try to spot this corner, and you can see where my gun is aiming. Now I actually finally get it to point down. Now I see the other flank. There's only a VK from our side and he's getting swarmed by heavy tanks, so I'm rushing around this corner again, trying to spot something. There's nothing, and I'm thinking, okay, there's a Chaffee and a Tiger, and probably something will be over here, but I see there's a grill. Not having any artillery in their side is gonna be a way better situation for us, so I go hunting for the grill. I'm looking for him. They usually are around the cap circle on this map, cause it's quite hard to position with artillery to get some good results, so people just tend to stay there. I see loads of people do actually go to the K1 line over there, or somewhere along H to K, and they stand there and try to put shots on that flank, because that's where most of the heavies go. And there's the grill. I wait for a second, put a hit into him. Now mind you, I'm not gonna go for the cap circle, and already the half of the enemy team is dead without only 400 damage. I'm not trying to get in the cap circle because that would alert the whole meat bag over there. So I'm trying to go around here, and I see the target is fully exposed. He's between the tracks. He disappears, but I take a shot either way. Now after a game I know that hit went cause he got lower health than he had a second ago. You can notice I'm taking my time aiming most of the time, because just this tank doesn't allow you to take snapshots all that much, and that put him on fire and kills him. So our second kill, and there's the tank destroyer, the ACMLE. I'm aiming. He's not even looking at me, so I put one into him, 250. Mind you, this tank has the stock gun of the IS-2, and the stock gun of the IS-2, in all honesty, it's quite good. I take a hit, damage him and track him, and he gets killed by our IS. You can look that there's a whole ton of tanks on our cap. I put a hit into the Tiger. Our little AMX 12 tons is capping, and I'm gonna force this Tiger to play stupidly. Now I see the silhouette, so it means I can shoot through this, and I put a hit into his side for almost 300 damage, very good damage roll. He's like, what? How the fuck? Now I take my time aiming, put another hit into him. He's getting pissed. He doesn't know how I'm able to put those shots into him. And the IS is coming around. And I see the tiger is moving around. I took a quick shot, but unfortunately he was moving his turret. So now I charge. Now I go. He's gonna take a hit on me. He penetrates. I put another one into his side and go around him. IS puts a juicy hit into him, and I just fuck one into his side. So that's 2 tigers killed in this game, and this is the game for us. We won by capture. The AMX 12 tons actually had a good sense of when to start capping. So let's look at the end plates of this. So here we have the first end plate. First mastery barge, 74,000 credits. That's because there's a promotion going on when I had this game. 50% more. We got sniper, 1.6. Well, 1,684 experience for this game, so not that much, but it was like the best ever score on this tank for me. So second plate. Here we see I did 3,093 damage, so that's quite a bit of damage with that gun. Most of the time I'm not able to do even like half of it. So third plate. 13 shots out, 13 direct hits, 12 penetrating hits. The only bounce that we had was on that Tiger's turret. So yeah, damage I said, potential damage received only 480, that's the one shot from the Tiger and another shot I think also from something like a Tiger. Very short game, overall successive. I made quite a decent profit with that game and I was quite happy with it. So if you guys liked, hit the like and comment on the video, and that's about it. Hope you have a good time and see you next time.